All right, so sit back, relax, and enjoy. Get comfy and check us out. We're gonna take you on a typical day here in Akumal, Mexico for us with Bob and Kai Travel Adventures. You can see the market behind us. We just grabbed a couple of snacks, some apples and a fresh coconut that we're gonna take off into the jungle. We decided we wanted to go on a little adventure today, and we found a cenote back in the jungle that we're gonna just go back and adventure and see what we can find, so stick with us.
Hey guys, so we just entered a part of a jungle that we haven't been in yet and discovered or explored anything. So we're excited. It's a little muddy. It's been raining the last couple days. Ninja's here to join us on our little jungle trek. Anyway, stay tuned.
All right, so we're off in the jungle to the west, out behind the pueblo of Akumal now. And, you know, we've been coming to Akumal for a long time, about 10 years, and we fell in love with the beach and the ocean and all the water activities in this area. But now that we live here and we live in the pueblo and we live on the west side of the highway, we have fallen in love with the jungle. It's really the only place we can go now where there's not tourism, there's not a bunch of foreigners, there's not a bunch of people trying to hound you to do tours or trying to get money out of you. This is peace and quiet, tranquil, no commercialism out here, and we've really fallen in love with the jungle. And you can see behind me how beautiful it is, and I'll do a little 360 for you so you can see how thick and beautiful and lush this jungle is out here. And there's not a soul in sight. Nobody's here trying to sell us anything or get up in our business. We're doing our own thing out here, and it's beautiful, and we love it. Stick with us. Okay, so we just found the sign for Cenote by Luna, and we started walking down a trail, and we met a guy named Arturo, and we only paid 100 pesos to get in for all of us, which is good. Mosquitoes are tearing me up right now. He said it's about a 1 kilometer walk back, and he described it as being pretty amazing. So we're gonna be walking down this trail behind me and having a good time out here in the jungle.
Hey, so we just arrived. It was about, the guy said, 1 kilometer down the road through the jungle to find some cenotes. We saw tons of cenotes on the way, little ones, like super tiny, no bigger than my fist. And then, you know, medium-sized ones that you couldn't really see down, but you could tell went, you know, underground. It was amazing. And so far, this looks incredible. We can't wait to show you how beautiful this is.
march when it's time to march. Tell me, is it you? Will you just sit back and watch? Now tell me, is it you? Will you fight when it's time to fight?
All right, so we set out today to find Cenote Media Luna, and we just kind of went on a hunch because there's not a whole lot on the internet. We saw that it was close by, walkable distance from Akumal Pueblo, and man, did we score a gem. We're here only with a couple divers that just went down. They're down exploring down in the caverns. They won't be back for a little while, and now we've got this place to ourselves, the beautiful crystal clear waters. This is an amazing example of a cenote because you've got cavern, kind of cliff face style caves with cenote water flowing through and wrapping around. And then you've also got like an open pond style cenote on the other side. Just a beautiful, beautiful cenote, and we only paid 100 pesos for all 4 of us to get in today, and we're gonna have a great time.
So I'm sitting in a kayak in the cenote with this amazing weather, amazing weather and amazing water behind me. So we were originally beach people. We love the beach, we love the ocean, we love the sand, the shells, the sea creatures, love everything about it. But since we've come here, it's amazing discovering all of these beautiful off the beaten path cenotes. I mean, we're the only people here, like Daniel said, besides two divers. So it's incredible to have these types of natural wonders to ourselves rather than sharing it with 100 other tourists. Instead we get this beautiful haven to ourselves.
So we've been doing a lot of talking about cenotes on this trip out here in the jungle, and the literal translation is just sinkhole, but they're far more than that. In this area of the Yucatan Peninsula, it's said to only have about 1 centimeter on average of soil across the top surface of the whole area. And beneath that is just cavernous limestone rock everywhere. And through thousands and thousands of years of freezes and thaws, the water level has increased and decreased. And so when it freezes, then the caves kind of form and the limestone cracks and causes caverns, and then when the water thaws, it comes back in and fills back up and creates these cenotes. And every single one of them in this area is totally different. Some of them are deep down in a cavern, like the one I take people out on tours to. Some of them are just wide open kind of ponds, if you will. And then others are a combination of both, kind of have like maybe a cliff face on them. And this is one of those. This one's a combination of both, and it's got an amazing pool on this side that we're floating through on the kayak, and then on the other side it's got kind of the cave side with a cliff face, and we just saw divers go down into that one. So that's definitely got a cave system that goes down below the water. So that's cenotes in a nutshell. The water is filtered by the limestone, and it feels refreshing, pure, clean, and nice and cool, especially on a hot summer day here in the jungle. So that's cenotes. All right, so now I'm over here on the cliff side, like I was telling you about, and you can see the cliff face along the way all behind me, and the cenote kind of behind me that looks almost more like a pond. But then as we rotate back around, you can see that this just turns into the abyss, great deep water down below me here. Super deep, and now we're really getting up underneath the cave face here. So pretty amazing, and also pretty amazing that Ninja is just chilling, swimming around with us here. Here's how far up in the cave face I am now.
off this morning to explore some of our local grounds in the jungle. We found something on the internet, not a lot of information about it, but we found a cenote on the map, on Google Maps, and we decided to head out and take a look. It could have just been like a tiny small hole in the ground or a really amazing lake type cenote that we found. And not only did we find the lake, the cenote that we got to view, we also found one underground, and we found out from Arturo, the guy that does like security guard work or maintenances the land. So there's 10 more cenotes on the ground that are incredibly beautiful. And he said if we come back around 4 o'clock next time in the next week, we'll be able to view some of those, so we can't wait to come back and view those. And these are all off the beaten path. There's no information online, not enough to know what these are, and we love these types of adventures.